Okay, class, let us look at the second one. So, in this application of quadratic function, you will also going to look at profit function, break even, and maximum profit function. Sorry, this one wrongly. Okay, so profit function. Sometimes the question will not give you a profit function, but you have to know how to find out the profit function. Okay, so sometimes the question will give you a revenue function and cost function. To find out the profit function here is a revenue function minus the cost function. Okay, then the second one will be break even. So break even, meaning break even is no earning, no profit. Profit is zero. Tak ada untung, tak ada rugi. Okay, so how can you find the break even? The break even function, the break even is either revenue equal to cost, revenue function equal to cost, or the profit function is equal to zero. Okay, or the profit is equal to zero, meaning to say that tak ada untung, or apa yang kamu dapat, apa yang kamu dapat revenue itu sama dengan cost yang kamu keluarkan. So this is what we call as break even. Okay, the third formula here will be a maximum profit. Maximum profit, keuntungan yang paling maximum, is either differentiate the profit function equal to zero, or the differentiation of revenue function and differentiation of the cost function. When the marginal revenue equal to marginal cost, we call it as a maximum profit. Or when the marginal profit function is equal to zero, so we call it as a maximum profit. Okay, let us look at the example here. So I believe that this example I attached in your notes already, so you kindly have a look. So you look at the example here. The demand for an item produced by Wilex is given P plus 0.2x equals to 100, where P is the price per unit and X is the quantity demanded. The total cost CX of the producing X units of the item is 800 plus 30x, where X is the level of output. So find out the total revenue function. So this is the demand function. This is the demand function. So P here is represent the price. Okay, then the X here is represent the quantity. So when you look at this question, P plus 0.2x equals to 100. Okay, this is actually the demand function, and this is your price, and this is your quantity. But the question did not mention about the demand function. So from here, you have to find out the revenue. When the revenue equal to the price times quantity. Price times quantity. But here, the price here is this. That's why the first step you need to do is find out what is your price function, which is P equal to 100 minus 0.2x. Ini pindah ke sebelah. Okay, so this is your price function. Okay, then revenue is price times quantity. So this formula is fixed. Okay, this formula is fixed, whereby revenue must be price times quantity. Okay, this is fixed. Okay, don't ask me why. You have to remember this. Okay, so revenue P times X. So revenue function is 100 minus 0.2x times X, because it's P times X. So it's equal to 100x minus 0.2x power of 2. Okay, so the first thing here is revenue function. So this is revenue function. Okay, then the second one is the total profit function. The total profit function here. So the profit function, as I mentioned just now, is profit function here. Profit function is revenue function minus the cost function. Okay, so based on the formula here, the profit function here is revenue minus the cost function. So revenue function, you have it already, whereby this one is the one that you create yourself just now based on the formula here. Okay, this formula you have to remember. Okay, so which is the revenue function, 100x minus 0.2 x power of 2 minus the cost function. So the cost function is given here. Okay, the cost function is given here, which is 800 minus a plus 30x. Okay, so which is 70x minus 0.2 x power of 2, okay, minus 800. Okay, so this one is your profit function. Okay, then C, the total profit when x is 100. So this one should be no problem, right? Then the fourth one is the marginal profit function. So here you have the profit function already, right? So you have the profit function here. This is a profit function. When the question mentioned about the marginal profit function, so which is this? So in my previous one, you know it already, right? So this one, x power of 1 times 70 is 70. So x, 1 minus 1 is 0, so there is no more x. Minus 2 times 0.2 is 0.4. X, 2 minus 1 is 1. So normally we don't write a 1 here. Minus 800. There is no x here, so you cannot differentiate. Okay? So this is your marginal profit function. Okay? This is your marginal profit function. Okay? Now, the marginal profit function, then the marginal profit when 90 units are produced, 300 units are sold. Interpret the answer. So when you have the marginal profit function, replace the x with 90 and replace the x with 300. Okay, so this is the interpretation. You can have a look. It implies that when 90 units are sold, the marginal profit, the extra profit is 34 per additional units. When 300 is sold, a small increase in the productions result the loss, meaning to say that they will have a negative profit when extra units are sold. Okay, so the more you produce, the less profit it is. Okay, so any question here? I believe that with this explanation you will have better understanding, right? So we can have a look on the questions that I posed it to you in a next video. You hold on, yeah?